Well, I think my first thoughts are, well, I'm proud of our effort and proud of our guys. I think they obviously never quit. They gave themselves a chance. We're a team, I believe, that's not far off. I think that we're close, but we're not there yet. We're not there right now. I think you got to give Louisville credit. I thought they made every big shot they had to make. Seemed like every time we would make a run or get the momentum swung, they answered with a tough 3 or a tough 2, or they just, they made some big shots. So they answered everything, and so you got to give them credit for that. But, I thought our kids played hard, and we're a team that can get better. We're not far off. I like my team, and we're going to stay positive. We're going to keep working. We're going to try to improve some things. We've had some key defensive breakdowns at tough times. Second half, we moved the ball much better. Ball moved better. Offense flowed a lot better. Shot a better percentage. First half, we didn't. We still got ourselves in some trouble here and there. We got to be a better foul shooting team. I mean, that's just it's one of those that's hard to fix. But we're not far off. We're a good team. That just has to find a way to get over the hump a little bit here.
Despite shooting just 30% for the first 25 minutes, you're right in the game at the under 12 timeout, 53-50. But for the next 8 minutes till the under 4 timeout, they dominated the game, building the lead to 16.
Yeah.
They had good ball movement, made a lot of shots. But how did you see that stretch on their end and your end? What decided that stretch?
Well, I thought in the second half we were moving the ball better and getting some good shots. We started the half well. Then we had a stretch where I thought we had some tough ones. We took a few tough ones. We also had some good shots didn't go in. Cat had a drive and missed a layup, and Malik got it on the block one time, I think, didn't score. And we had some of those too. We went to the foul line during that stretch and missed a few. And then that's when I thought they really made some big shots, kind of what I said. We closed the gap. We're right there, and bang, bang, they hit a couple big ones. And, that was a difference in their team and ours right now. Excuse me?
Depth of factor at all?
Nah, I don't think so.
Were you okay with Cat going to the basket instead of taking the down three?
Yeah, it's tough. Probably hindsight, I would have preferred an open 3 if you could get one. But I thought there was still enough time on the clock that if we score right there, we can cut it to 1. They got to take the ball out. There's still enough time. But didn't take a good shot. And then the ball clearly, I watched the tape in our locker room, clearly went off Cat. So they corrected the call, and they got it right. The only tough thing about that is you spend your whole time out talking about your offense, and you got about 3 seconds to get your defense set as you enter back in. But that's just the way, it kind of falls. But they got it right, and, we certainly, Cat was being aggressive, so I'm not going to take that away from him at that point.
Cat said that this was the hardest he's had to work to get his shot off, and you knew the way Louisville defends and the things they do, that was going to be the case. Did you feel like it took the other guys a while to kind of become aware of that because they rely so heavily on Cat?
Could be. I just thought what happened to us in the first half, we just moved the ball so slowly. Every time we caught it, we held it. It stuck in our hands. I thought in the second half, even Cat came off the ball screens, and I thought really moved it well and just zipped it. The ball started to zip a lot better. And I thought that was the difference. You look down here in the first half, we get 29 points. The second half, we had 43, and we had about a 6-minute drought and still had 43 points in the second half. So offensively, the ball seemed to move a lot better. We're a team that we need Maverick scoring. We need Caleb scoring. Malik's getting better. We're watching that. He gets a double-double again, 15 and 12. But again, we just need to keep improving.
Mark, you just mentioned Malik. He was really active right from the get-go today. Is that the product of something you've seen in practice leading up to this, or because they had so many big guys he felt like he needed to? And how important is it for him to give you that kind of energy?
Well, it's important. The ball's got to go inside a little bit more for our team. And, we need B.J. and Leonard to score a little bit more for us. Malik, I thought he's played like that pretty consistently over the last 6 or 7 games now, 5, 6, 7 games. And he's had a number of double-doubles, was close the other night. So I think he's just getting better. I think he's improving. And I think guys are having a lot of confidence in him. They're going in there. I want the ball to go in there more. That's more of a point of emphasis for me. But he is stepping up for us.
Mark, you gave Cat a little about a minute rest there. I think the first half he hadn't gotten, I think maybe like 40 seconds the last few games.
Yeah.
What was kind of the reason, your thought behind wanting to get him a breather there early in the game?
Thought he was tired. Thought he needed a blow. We went down pretty quick when he was out too. I mean, we got down about 7 or 8 pretty quick, and got to get him back in there. But against them, the way they play, the way they press, and how he's had to work to get up the ball up the floor, I thought he looked tired there for me for a second. So like anybody else, we got him a breather.
Mark, as you guys are trying to foul Onuaku off the ball, did you get any explanation or understanding why they weren't calling those?
No, I did not. I don't know why. I mean, I think outside of about tackling the guy way down the floor, I don't know what else we could have done. I mean, we had 2 hands, grabbed him, kept telling all 3 officials, we're fouling that guy right over there. Look, we're grabbing him. And they just didn't want to call it. No explanation.
Coach, you sound encouraged. Was that the
Yeah.
way that you played in the second half, or is this a feeling in terms of what you've seen in practice and what you've seen as a cumulative effect?
A little bit of both, Joe. I think that we're a team that, the way we played in the second half, you can see it's in there. You can see it. It's there somewhere. We can become a confident team, I think, as we play better. But like I said before, our foul shooting takes the wind out of your sails at times. A defensive breakdown takes the wind out of your sails. Whether we take a bad or forced shot, when we're playing well, those type things. Those are all things I think we can get better at. So I like the fight we had. We never quit. There was no doubt about that. Our guys gave it everything they had. And I do believe we're just not that far off. We just got to get better. We just got to get better at some things. And if we do, I think we can be a good team.
What came together in the last 4 minutes to overcome a 16-point lead and actually give you a chance to play overtime?
I thought we were aggressive. I thought the ball moved quickly. I just think we need to stay aggressive. We need to stay confident. And I just don't want us to play tentative at all. They got to turn it loose and let the cards fall as they may, but you got to play that way.